I'm Bob Hilinski, the Director of IT here at Upper Darby School District. I've been working for schools for the last 32 years, and this is my 5th school district I've been at.
If you meet Bob, you know, he does seem very passionate, specifically in the areas of technology and education. He has a strong belief in the concept that technology, especially now more than ever before, is a critical part for instructional learning.
We touch every department in the school district, from nurses to transportation to facilities, into the classroom.
He really is instrumental in coordinating the district, coordinating our teams, working with the schools, their principal, the staff.
We have in the district right now over 7,000 devices. We have 14 buildings. We only have a handful of support staff. We have 6 techs that go out through all the buildings to help support all these computers.
He also is in charge of making sure that we have the resources we need to do our job, be it something as simple as a screwdriver set or a $1,600 projector.
We have a much different department than we did, 4 years ago. It's much more relaxed. He respects the input of his employees. I've made a lot of recommendations that have been implemented, as have some of the other guys.
Bob's personality is constantly very friendly.
He's always the laid-back, level head in the room.
We'll find out an answer for you if he doesn't have an answer right at hand, but he does it in a way that it doesn't fluster him, or we don't ever see that he is flustered.
That's one of his little lines. Never let him see you sweat.
I think that's just my personality. I've been a low-key guy in all my life.
He tolerates me, so that's a big deal.
And having that calm voice in your ear sometimes is very helpful when there is, I figured it was a fire in one of the buildings.
If I talk terms of bits and megabits and those kinds of things, you lost people right away. So you got to bring it down and say, okay, this is what we need to do. We give documentation sometimes with pictures and arrows, and listen to them. And what are you doing? What do you want to do? How do you want to do it? And through my experience working in schools, that's the key, to making sure that people feel comfortable to ask us for information, for help. A lot of technology directors don't want to be bothered with people who don't know technology. I think it was the second night I was here, I responded to somebody's email that night, and I got back in the next day and somebody said, oh my God, you actually answered my email. And they said that didn't happen in the past.
And I think that's one of the things that gets lost a lot of times in IT departments, and I think that starts at the top most of the time. And fixing it also starts at the top.
Upper Darby was set in their ways with some old-fashioned processes and procedures. So one of the things to bring it into the 21st century, if you want to say that, was getting new processes in place, upgrading the technology. And over the last 4 years since I've been here, we kind of started everything from scratch.
When he came here, he put together a plan that we didn't even know was possible to rewire the entire district.
When I first got here, I would get calls every day. I can't get on the internet, I can't get to this website, what's going on, why isn't this happening?
I know people that have been here for quite some time, and they became, used to not being able to get on the network. And he wanted to change all that.
A lot of our network infrastructure was aging, both the wiring and the equipment.
We didn't have the bandwidth, the speed on the internet to handle the large district that we are.
Bob's first year here, we doubled our internet bandwidth from our provider. And at this point, we are now at 5 times that. So we're 10 times where we were when Bob came on board with internet bandwidth. I would say on a normal day, we use half that, but on periods of heavy testing, we use all of that. So that's how bad of a bottleneck we had.
It really transformed the way we do our standardized testing, and all that network upgrade he initiated and was able to get completed allowed us to provide that for our teachers and our students.
I'm hearing a lot of people saying that technology is now working, they can depend on it when it comes in, they know they can get on the internet every day.
When technology just works, it's a great thing. It's like when you start your car. You take it for granted, it just should work.
And now it's more, okay, what new products can we do? What new applications can we use, and how can we use it differently than we did before?
He's not satisfied with where we're at. He wants to continue to move this district forward.
From our perspective, since we are here for the educational process, the education curriculum should be driving those needs for us.
His thing is, what does curriculum instruction need, and I will do what you guys need me to do.
We need to have that student hands-on, whether they're just elementary keyboarding all the way up to CAD design.
As technology is changing and evolving, we have to be reactive to that in an instant so that we're not losing the educational time for the kids in the classroom, because once they lose educational time in the classroom, that's gone forever.
He wants to make things as good as he possibly can for the students here at Upper Darby. And I think that that's a great thing.
He is simply the right person for this job. I'm terrified at the fact that he might retire one day, so he's just not allowed to do that.
Upper Darby has taken me in very quickly, which I heard doesn't happen all the time. So I am grateful for that, and they made my life easy here at Upper Darby, and I'm happy to be here.